Hey guys, my name's Alia.
And my name's Isabella.
And we're here with Creative Expressions at Bruce Grove Youth Club. And we're here with...
Come off.
Big Dummy.
Peaches.
Maban.
Caitlin.
Gordon.
Today's topic is going to be about teenagers and what issues we have to deal with today, coming from minds of teenagers, majority. So does anyone want to point out things about behavioural issues, anything they've seen?
Yeah. They keep saying, no, actually, yeah, they say, someone told me that it's only black people that has a screw face. Like every black teenager girl has a screw face that they all have, and that they're not approachable to be looked at. I don't think so. I think this.
I don't agree with that statement, but I feel like I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like a lot of like black girls do have like a resting face, but that just don't mean that everyone has a resting face.
But it was actually deep for me because I actually went to the cafe once, and there was some lady. No, she was a teenager, and she must have like chilled because I must have just been looking around. I ordered my food. I want to look around. Who are you looking at? What did I do? What did I actually do? I swear I got scared. She was actually big as well. She was like 3 people combined. I'm not involved.
I've experienced this a lot. Like people tell me, before I spoke to you, I thought you was rude, because of the way you look, but then you start smiling and speaking. So I used to think you was rude, but more time, it's just the way I rest my face, man. Leave me alone.
Some TikTok fan as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a teenager anymore. I once was, but I am a black woman. So I remember when I was younger, this is something that's been going on. This statement has been said throughout the years of time that black women have a way, and young teenage girls have a way of not looking approachable.
Yeah.
I don't think that's always fair. Yeah. However, it's a kind of out of date conversation. I feel like sometimes, when you're resting your face, sometimes it's one of those ones where you're just not consciously aware that you might not be smiling or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
I think that is just like stereotyping people, but when you actually get to know them, they're actually a very kind person. And sometimes it might not be the stereotype not trying to hurt you. They might just be ignorant.
High five. This is what I'm talking about. The only guy. Well, no, he's not the only guy. Gordon, can't forget about you.
I think a lot of white folks do their own,
Resting face.
resting kind of hard, separate from everybody else type of face.
So you're saying,
A different way from black folks, but I'm sure they do it.
See? So it's not just a black thing, but it's something that is said about a black young lady. How do you feel with that? Oh, what's that? Katie?
Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, can you fix it? Yeah, push it in.
Oh, no, it's all right.
No, I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it?
It's not too bad.
It's all right, continue.
But yeah, as I was saying, because I saw a lot of requests on my TikTok account saying, I've seen you on TikTok. I've seen you on TikTok. I've seen you in real life, but I was scared to take a picture of you because you look scary and you look rude, and it kind of hurt because I don't want little girls to think that I'm scary. You should actually come and take a picture of me. If you like and you support my videos, come take a picture of me. And that's why I keep saying, don't be scared to come approach me. Because I'm actually a nice person. Yeah. I look mad 24s, to be honest, but I'm not angry.
So that's something that you experience quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
And you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get that as well?
I get that a lot even by my family.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's lots of back with it.
The first time I joined my new school in year 8, I came into the classroom apparently the first time I joined, I was terrified. I was kind of like isolated from the day because everyone was scared of me. But it turned out I was a nice person, so they gradually came with me.
So you broke the stereotype. What about yourself, Kay? How you feel? Like, no, it's a conversation. No, you're not a black girl.
What's her eyes wide when she said, what happened in her name?
What's your view? Like, do you have that face sometimes where it's just like certain people don't know whether or not to say hello to you or not?
I mean, like for me, it's kind of different as it's not as they're scared. It's they just don't approach me because they think that I'm not gonna talk to them. And it's not that I'm like shy. It's just that I don't know how to start conversations. And like if you don't start a conversation, it's like what's the point of a conversation?
I hear that. Do you find as teenagers, do you not struggle to communicate?
Yeah. For me, I do.
So you do.
For me, I do.
Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Um,
Give us a little understanding.
I struggle communication with family and friends, so I do struggle with it if it includes family. I struggle. It could be struggling with how I feel, what's on my mind, like what's gonna happen, this and that. Whatever I'm thinking about, I just can't communicate with that. So communication is bad for me. For example, when I want to say yes, no, in all different ways.
So you'll just be really short answers. What about yourself?
When I communicate, I don't know. Everyone just gets what I'm saying. To be fair,
But do you get socially, to the point of sometimes where I'm going to use the word anxious, a little anxiety regarding communicating with people? Do you struggle with that sometimes?
it depends because even with my friends, like if I'm in big groups, then even if they're all my friends, sometimes I'm just a bit more quiet. But in general, I'm a loud person, so like.
And I can agree with that. She can be very, 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 very loud. In fact, she'll join my TikTok lives, and in fact, to boost my views up just because she's violating me, and I wouldn't kick her out my live. So yes, she's very loud, and I would agree with that.
I've got one more question. Sorry to take away leading. Sorry. I'm gonna hand you back. Look at them. They're like, it's cool. It's all right. What about communicate? Like I heard when you mentioned about communicating with family or friends, it can be a struggle. What about to everybody else? What about how do you find communicating with older people, adults like myself, Gordon, teachers?
Should
Yes, you guys.
well, for me, I feel like it's kind of like a half and half of. It can be hard, but then again, it can be easy to talk to more elderly people. For example, my grandparents. My grandpa has a lot of stories to tell. It's nice and easy to talk to him and communicate. Whereas sometimes I feel like with teachers though, then even though they're older, they have more experience. I just feel like they don't have the same abilities to be like other elderly people, to listen, to understand things that they should understand. So it's a bit of both, like half and half.
Yeah, they didn't finish growing yet.
But I like how you said it's easier to speak to the elderly, like your grandparents. Do you know what I mean? That's really beautiful to hear, and the passing on experience. How many people value?
Well, I think the teacher thing is interesting because it's kind of very defined. A lot of older people, but we were beyond all that. Yeah, in a way. And I think we're just more open to what's going on. Because we're not defending anything. Like your grandpa. He just wants to tell stories, which is what we do.
Oh, sorry. Back over to you guys.
Yeah. I feel like relating on to teenage issues is majority of the time, and this is for like elderly people as well, could be middle age, could be in that age, just older. I feel like they have this general concept of teenagers, like, oh, every teenager is bad. If you go in public, obviously there's always chaos and havoc. But it's a thing where like, no, it's not all teenagers. There could be those, but not all of them. Because it got to a situation where I got on a bus with my friends and a woman was stopping teenagers from sitting down. She was like, oh no, you have to go up, like I don't care, you can't do this, you can't do that. And afterwards she came up and she tried kind of like cussing at us. I feel like it's a thing where, hold on, majority of the people who haven't done anything, they're just telling them to go up.
Yeah.
And it was a thing where like no one was misbehaving on the bus. So it's kind of like the stereotype.
And that is unacceptable. Yeah, that is unacceptable. Just because we're young people, I don't care if it's what any. In fact, anyone, we shouldn't be putting labels on people, or putting them in some stereotypes, and we shouldn't be restricting them or penalising them when they're doing something good.
You know what? I used to want to tour a few other buses quite a lot. And I'm often pleasantly surprised by, let's say, 3 out of 4 instead of volunteers are very polite. Yeah, way of things. And so it's against the stereotype. That's what actually happens.
Yeah.
It's a lot better, in my experience.
And from my experience as well, I mean, I'm not going to say any of you that are, wayward young people. You're not. You're beautiful. You're talented. You're approachable, and you're very articulate. Yeah. And I want you all to feel empowered to use your voice, and also just to be, just that soulful, free spirit. Do you know what I mean? You're young people. I believe that everybody, no matter your age, you can teach people of any ages things, and older people can teach and be students as well. Do you know what I mean? So I welcome the conversation. I say have fun, use your voice, and that's the end of the Creative Expressions podcast. There we go, done.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye from Alio.